Good morning, everyone. Oh, what happened over here? Chat freaked out for a second. The window of chat. Good morning. There was a subby right at time. It's so cold in here today. Stephen will be up in a second. He decided he wanted to heat up breakfast. Brandon said, oh, we're outside in the morning. It's freezing. I don't know why, but I came upstairs and the green screen is down and Stephen's like, it's fine. There's a backdrop. So, even though this is a warm scene, it still is kind of chilly looking to me. No, we are not moving. That would be, terrifying right now. Radio Scotty says it's 44 here. What is it here? It is 55 already this morning. That's kind of surprising with how cold the house feels. Keppo, come here. Come be warm. Come here. I also have coffee, which is necessary. Nothing sends fear like a green screen. I promise you all the games are behind it. Come on. But green screen is up. That's because we have Mario Kart. We were a little behind today. Noah says, I need coffee, but I don't want to get out of bed. You need someone to bring you coffee. All right. We have a 64-month resub from Mech Mayhem. Is that... No, that's not, because it's 60. But that's a really high number. We drove last night back home to be here for breakfast stream. And then I slept. And I woke up and I was like, oh, it's too early. So my brain is not all there yet, and I haven't had any of this coffee. It'll get there.
Rock around the snack bowl with Tiny Eddie's Candy Cane Disco Dip.
That sounds so fun, though. That was 1,500 bits. Sorry, 1,050 bits from a niece who says, Hapso Crimby, will Eddie give me a snack? Will Rad give me a game? Will Chaz surprise me? Let's see. Anyway, hope everyone had a great day yesterday and good vibes for the last week of the year. It was an Eddie. And it was a fun Eddie. Rock around the snack bowl with Tiny Eddie's Candy Cane Disco Dip. That sounds so fun. That sounds like the snack someone has in their family that, you know, Aunt Barb always makes for Christmas. And that everyone just loves. Yeah, I hope everyone had a great day yesterday. You know, regardless of if you were celebrating or not. We did. We'll talk about it probably once Stephen is up here. We have a 55-month resub at tier 3 from Mike. That was the subby, and Mike says, morning, Stephen, Mal, and Kepler. First time to catch breakfast stream live on a day off from work. Well, welcome. Stephen will be here in a few. And then we'll, actually begin. Brandon points out we're on a hype train. Yeah, we're at a level 7 hype train. Boxing Day hype train. We have a 33-month resub from A Good Way Game Leads. $25 months from MCL Blue. 43-month resub at tier 3 for Arpiga. Another subby, thank you. 38 months from Jay Linebeck. 17 from Zabe Eldius. 13 months from Skyward Squiddle. 64 months from Drek 900 at tier 2, Gold Toast. Thank you, Drek. We hit another level of hype train. Sorry, this is hot, and I want to drink it. You made it.
Hi, sorry. I remembered at the last minute that this existed, and I was like, oh, we should eat this. Because, Not only like it'll go bad, but just we should eat it.
Deck the halls with the irresistible flavor of Tiny Eddie's seasonal balsamic melted cheese trees.
I mean, that's not how I would want to spend my food time.
That was 1,000 bits from City Star Man, who says, Eddie, get Mal a snack to clear her head.
It's very hot.
This and coffee will work. Deck the halls with irresistible flavor of Tiny Eddie's seasonal balsamic melted cheese trees.
A cheese tree kind of sounds good.
Well, you take that,
It's like
that
a mozzarella
cheese spread.
stick.
Well, I was thinking you take the cheese spread, like the Kakana cheese,
Okay.
and you shape it into a tree and pour balsamic over it. Have you ever seen people make, like, shaped things out of that cheese?
No.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Sorry. I mean, you are talking about Kakana cheese.
You can buy that in North
I
Carolina.
know, but it's not like, you're like, don't you know about the Kakana cheese shapings? And I'm like, no. No, that Kakana is a place in
It's
Wisconsin.
also a brand.
Yeah, but are they based in Kakana, Wisconsin?
I don't actually know.
That would be wild if they weren't, to be honest. Anyway, Sinistar Man, thank you. Hi, I'm here. I have... God, what a scary... what a scary star rain. My mom made this... She makes this every year, or at least for the last few years. It's like a egg cheese sausage casserole type thing. It's very good, but it's extremely hot. I cut it up before I heated it because I'm like, this will never heat. It was like a brick. It was the size of a brick. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, oh god, it's very hot. I'm kind of like,
Just wait. Let's read alerts and then it'll be
well,
edible.
I'm so hungry. I'm gonna just see how hot it is. It's pretty hot.
Okay.
It's
Why
pretty
don't
hot.
you read alerts
It's pretty hot.
and then you can eat that.
It's got gravy too. It's very good. It's just, it's 1,000 degrees. It's actually burning my lap. It's not so hot you can't eat it. It's
Oh, I know.
just, you can have some.
I know.
Hi, let's read some things. We got 46 months from Mr. Squidtopus, 40 months from Super Thingamabob, 39 from Colton KP, 39 also from Empire Builder 19, 56 from Spinatrap, 42 from Elfie Goldfish, 100 bits from Storms 002, 57 months from Wildfire 972, 40 months from Lugia 6, 24 months
Hot.
from Renaissance.
A sweet treat for chilly nights. Tiny Eddie's snowy peppermint donut ice cream monoliths.
There's a lot going on here. Thousand Bits from Leaf says, I hope everyone had or is having a good holiday and are enjoying a good snack. Like this Tiny Eddie Delight. Snowy peppermint donut ice cream monoliths. Okay, so this is... First off, it's big. It's big. It's ice cream.
Well, it's a
It's
monolith.
just donut ice cream. It's peppermint donut ice cream. I've never had a peppermint donut. But that's just... Like, I could. It doesn't seem... It doesn't seem bad.
No.
I would try a peppermint donut at least once. But yeah, that's, yeah, Grugs Pro said that'd be better for summer. I mean, I personally don't usually want ice cream in the winter. But you could. Ice cream on it. So just a ton of ice cream. Just an extraordinary amount. Like you got a salad bowl out.
And made a monolith.
I think there's been times in people's lives where they, you know, like if a day is going very badly or a week is going very badly.
So majestic.
It does hit a little different when we are outside.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's times in your life where you want to eat a salad bowl full of ice cream. like a mixing bowl. I've been there. I've been there. I've also done it. Leaf, thank you. We had 62 months from Jam Meepler, 56 from Capresent JRPG. Tiger gifted a sub to Yuka Mizuno, 40 months from Starbloom Faye, 33 from Sinistar Man, 64 from Marvel 410, 7 months from Miss Mace Windu. Fossix gifted a sub to Moving. Moving your body
We are not.
through Japan.
Yeah, Fossix is in Japan.
Fossix is in Japan. The jealousy.
The jealousy is extreme.
I hope that you're having fun though. Fossix has been posting photos on the Discord, and I'm just like, you eating good.
Sorry.
Fossix says he's in Kanazawa. There's been so much good food photos. Like,
Did you see the train photos last night?
yes. We had 300 bits from Slick Duke, who says, Christmas Clown, hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. I got to visit my family after not being able to see them at Thanksgiving. Today we're playing board games and eating leftovers. Nice. Yeah, we'll talk about Christmas a little bit once I get through alerts. We did see my family. We actually, we got up Christmas Eve morning and went
On
to
the
Myrtle Beach
24th.
on the 24th. And then we came back last night. We left around 6 p.m. Probably around 6 p.m.
6.
So, yeah, I would have loved to have been able to stay like one extra day, but Kep needs medicine every day, and like there's no one else in Raleigh, so we had to come back to make sure he got a pill. Did you give him a pill last night?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
You had to hold his little paws.
That was 2 days ago.
Give your taste buds a holiday hug with Tiny Eddie's mesmerizing sugar plum bean supper.
Mesmerizing.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll get it today. We had 1,000 bits from Randy B. It says, what did Eddie make for his Christmas breakfast for his family? Mesmerizing sugar plum bean supper. Ah, my favorite breakfast is supper. Mesmerizing sugar plum bean supper.
Just beans.
Bean supper does imply it's a very simple, cheap meal
Of beans.
of beans.
Mesmerizing.
Because beans aren't terribly expensive. I like the idea that Eddie runs this company making all of these different things, and it's like, oh, Eddie, you make all these wild meals. What are you making for your family? Beans. Just beans. That's
You
all
know
they
you can
get.
buy like those plastic things with like the 15 beans?
What?
There's like little plastic bags and they're just filled with like 15 different beans.
I'm not familiar with that, no.
Okay.
When you first described it, I thought you were talking about the weak thing that you put medicine in.
No.
But it was like beans. Like, you ever get the thing, it's like you get a few little beans each day?
No, it's the whole bag. It's like for soup. It's just all the beans, so you can make a bean soup without buying like 15 beans. Like, full size.
I mean, I haven't seen that, but that makes a lot of sense. Also, yeah, beans.
Come here, baby.
Have early beans.
3, Brandon. Always 3.
Have some early beans. You can have early beans. It's totally
Come here,
fine.
sweetheart.
I'm gonna keep reading. We got 10 gift subs from Sinistar Man. Big gift sub to Kirby5790, GA Studios, Solilium, Trademark 13, Lara Sunflora, Zenith 101, Rosafan 84 Pi, TS Jonte, Hotex Page, and Harold M 81491. Sinistar Man, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate that generosity. I almost said Christmas morning. Practically Christmas morning.
Boxing Day.
It's boxing.
There he is.
Hey, little guy.
Good morning, you. You got a Christmas gift, too. Yeah. You got a little mouse toy. You destroyed it.
He did destroy it. We got 300 bits from Paper Spyro, who says, Morning, Clown. 300 from Darkness Bride with that, that headbang Star Rain from earlier. 300 from Starman says, Morning, Yak Cheese. Yak Cheese is what my good friends call me. 500 bits from Aldo says, Steven hasn't learned anything from the ham incident I see. I generally don't learn things. I did a lot of learning when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I've put away childish things.
You are not a lifelong learner, apparently.
26 months from Rebel Tech TV. 500 bits from Sinstar Man says, I see. I'm a bit rusty. Been a minute and a half since I've been here live. I had a day off and thought I'd drop in. I'm glad you're here. I mean, I assume we'll probably have some folks that we don't normally have.
There's been a few people say that they have today off and they get to be here.
Yeah. So I'm glad that folks get to join in. I'm a little, and now on my head, I'm a little tired because like I didn't get great. Last night I slept, but the previous 2 nights I did not get a lot of sleep, and then I also had to drive 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
And that was like a lot, but I did it, and I'm here, and hopefully over the course of the next little bit I'll recover more. Ideally. Oh, how is boy?
Boy is good. He missed us.
He did.
You
He
missed
really
us.
did. We have 30 bits from Luna Gazer.
You know who you get to blame for that this morning?
I know. Chaz is not manning the gun this morning, so I get to yell at someone else later. Brand gun. Brandon has the brand gun. We got 1600 bits from Jacebook says, did anyone manage to get a box full of 16 pickles for Christmas? Also hashtag pickle praise be. We did buy pickles. They weren't.
We did.
It wasn't a Christmas gift.
No.
We just bought them.
We bought them like on Monday.
Yeah. We haven't eaten any yet, but we're gonna eat some soon. There's a lot of food in the house right now. Like a lot. Like
There's
a
so
lot.
many cookies.
There's too much food in the house. It's ridiculous. Because we have the leftovers from Christmas that we brought home, and also my mom was like, I made 100, 200 cookies, whatever. So there's all these cookies in the house. We need our friends to come back into town as quickly as possible, so they can help us eat these cookies. There are too many cookies. I can't eat them all. Where are we? 300 bits from Luna Gazer says, post-Christmas clown, appropriate. 400 from Radio Dread, who said, a clown arrived late. Oops. Especially if it's a Christmas clown. They're a day late. We got an anonymous gifter gifting a sub to Scrumphed. Sinistar Man gifting a sub to Kanazawa. 500 bits from Randy B. says, happy holidays. I recently got a new speakers and a microphone for Christmas for my husband. Can now do some good screaming. Nice. Streaming. Sorry. I was like, did I say streaming or screaming?
You said screaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now my husband will hear me when I'm doing some nice screaming. Brandon says, you read what I feel. Yeah, cool. Very, very good. It's always nice to get some new audio equipment. I mean, maybe not everyone on Earth feels that way, but I do. Randy says, yes, my new mic will for sure pick up my screaming. Perfect. $1,600 bits from Sinistar Man says, no pickles here, but I did get a toaster for my sculpting. What did everyone else get? Also, a Merry Christmas to all. What did we get?
What did we get?
That food's getting cold.
Eat it.
It actually might be cold, to be honest. That's how
It was so hot, though. I got some stuff for my bike. Some workout stuff for my bike. Like clothes, because it's cold out.
Yes.
I got a Lego set.
I'm gonna eat, so you're gonna
Okay.
talk. That's how it's gonna be.
What else did I get? Technically, I got 2 Lego sets. Because I got one from Renee, and then I got one from your parents.
Double Lego set.
Uh-huh. Hi, you are kicking me, Kepler. What set did I get? I got the succulent botanical set from Steven's parents. And Renee had gotten me the Japanese garden tea house one. Which I've already put that one together because I got that like a bit ago.
Mallory loved that.
I had a great time
Absolutely
putting
loved
together
putting
that.
together. So.
You got some clothes. We got a waffle iron.
In a new take on Christmas, as this has never happened before, I got underwear, snacks,
And clothes.
and clothes. It was a great Christmas.
You got me a new watch.
I got Mal a new watch.
I had been saying that I wanted to get a new watch soon, like in the last year or so, because my old one didn't have fast charging, and I couldn't always get sleep data and like the workout data from the day because it charged too slow. So, despite deciding that I was gonna wait, Steven surprised me, and that was a big surprise.
I like surprises.
There's a bald eagle in your hair.
Is that a bald eagle in your hair, or you're just excited to see me? Oh God, it is a bald eagle in your hair.
I'm trying to think. I'm just totally
Sorry,
blank
I'm
now.
trying to eat this
I know
black
you
pot.
are. Like, I got a lock for my bike and a little bag to hold that and then some other things.
You got a lot of bike stuff.
Uh-huh. And my parents sent money even though I sent them my Amazon list of bike stuff. So then last night I just went and bought stuff off my list.
There's quite a few gifts that were like really like pointed in terms of like how accurate and good they were to like our stuff, like figuring out Christmas gifts for us. Like the Lego set, like that's very specific. So at some point my mom was like, I had an inside person, and I was just like, who, I'm gonna let chat figure this out. Who could my mom have talked to who would know Mal and I extremely well, both of us, inside and out, like everything about us, and would be able to tell my mom information? Like who do Mal and I know like literally better than anyone else?
She did go see Roland.
It was Haley. Haley, good choice. I told Mal, or I told my mom, I was like, honestly, Haley's the absolute best person you could have talked to. Because, like, Haley knows us. Made some really good recommendations. But also, yeah, my mom did go to Roland and get some neat things.
Some neat things.
I got one more bite.
Good job. Brandon got a bike bag too. I haven't tried mine on my bike yet, Brandon. Maybe if they don't work, we'll try switching them.
So much food. That's actually probably more food than I wanted.
Well, good that I ate some. Can you bring my coffee back when you sit back? Thank you.
Oh my God.
Brandon, mine doesn't go there. Mine goes behind the seat. So mine might work on yours.
Right.
Unless you're going to return it and get something else. Okay.
Oh God, that was a lot of food.
You are just curled up here, aren't
That was
you?
a lot of food. I did it though.
A festive fusion. Tiny Eddie's festive cranberry stuffed onion donuts with cranberries.
Cranberry stuffed onion donuts with cranberries.
1,000 Bits of Gamer Girl Life says, Tiny Eddie, what should I make today for dinner since I got an air fryer, knife set, and a roasting tray for Christmas? Awesome morning, everyone. Well, with an air fryer, you can make festive cranberry stuffed onion donuts with cranberries.
Donuts are great to make in air fryers. You just get some biscuit dough, like in the can, and you can just air fry it and make like little
But what is
mock donuts.
what is an onion donut?
It's cranberry stuffed onion donuts.
Yes.
The batter has onions, and then you stuff it full of cranberries, and then you add more cranberries, and make sure there's cranberries.
If there's cranberries in it, I don't know that you would pick up on the onion too much. I mean, I've never had an onion donut.
Me neither. Is that like an onion bagel?
See, an onion donut could work, but that would be like a savory thing. So then you put cranberries in it, and I'm like, is that still? Anyway, Gamer Go Life, thank you. We also had 500 bits from Good Fortune Coffee. It says, what kind of birds are out there today? Oh, we've had them all. We've got the owl and the eagle, and the other ones that aren't that.
There was the dizzy bird.
Dizzy bird?
Brandon's having a grand time
I
this
know,
morning.
Brandon's having too much fun. Those 500 bits from Reed, who said, give me the bird. And then 1600 bits from Reed, who said, more ammo for the brand gun. It's so early.
It is very early.
It's so early. The bullets hurt worse today. I know what it is. It's just... my sleep was a little spotty, and then driving, like those things combined. Because Christmas morning, like I got up 6 a.m. on Christmas morning, and because my mom was up, and I was talking to my mom for a while, and Mao and my dad were still asleep. I was talking to my mom, and it wasn't until like maybe 9 or so that you got up, and then we had some food, and then by that point I was so tired because like I didn't really intend to wake up at 6. I had gotten up to pee, but then I saw my mom was in the kitchen, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to my mom. And then after I stood in the kitchen and talked to my mom, like I was awake, and then after Mal got up, we ate some food, and then I was like I have to lay down, so I like fell asleep on the couch for 45 minutes. This is great. There's something like, I don't know, very much adulthood about like taking a little nap on Christmas. Like as a child, like you're so excited and you like wake up super early because you're like, you know, presents. And then in adulthood, you're like, well, if I just like lay down, I'll just lay down for a little bit.
Let's have a nap.
There's been multiple Christmases.
And then maybe presents.
Multiple Christmases where, like, my mom was like, what time y'all coming over? And I'm like, I don't know. And then, like, we'll, like, kind of mosey in around noon, like, when we lived close by. And, you know, it's just, I'm like, I do want to sleep. I want to make sure that I'm rested. So I was a little tired yesterday, but I had fun. Still a fun day. God, he just hasn't stopped purring.
Do you think he missed us?
No.
Like, look at this.
Little baby. We had 64 months from DishNet. Thank you, DishNet. 25 months from Nintendo Nitwit. 300 bits from Tiger Tiger. It says, given how easily Kepi destroys his toys, how effective of a hunter would he be if an actual mouse or bird got into the house?
I'm not sure. Because, like, with bugs, if we get bugs in the house, he goes after some bugs, but not all of them.
Yeah, sometimes he'll just watch something go across the floor.
He really likes things that fly.
Yeah, there was a bird in the house once, although as soon as the bird got in, we put both cats into the...
They had been asleep, so we just closed them in the room they were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is bad. Like, the cats are going to destroy the house trying to go after this. And then also we had to, like, leave a door and window and stuff open to try and get the bird out. That was an entire thing. That was an entire thing. Remember when Austin's parents got the bird inside the house. We were
Yeah.
there when it happened. Was that before or after?
Before.
So that happened, and then we got blessed with the
Yeah.
house bird also.
But he really likes flying bugs. Like, we get those mosquito hawks. He really likes them.
Yeah, those are fun. He just wants something to fly around so he can pounce it.
Yeah.
And then consume it. He really is just so happy we're home. My goodness. 500 from Alex Butterfly says, can I get good vibes for my grandpa? He caught the flu and was in bed all day yesterday. He's feeling better today, but oof, it was a very weird Christmas. Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
Good vibes. I mean, being sick is never fun, but being sick on Christmas can be certainly a bit of a downer if there's celebrations and stuff going on. So good vibes to your grandpa. I'm glad he's feeling better today, though. We got 36 months from CD Chow. It's a 3. 64 months from Cobalt Custard. 267 bits from Shane the Destroyer. 6 months from Lone Wolf Rider 65. And 300 bits from Jay Linebeck. It says, so I was playing Puyo Puyo yesterday, and I was surprised to discover that this 100-plus hour crime drama called Yakuza 6 was included with it. The context is that Yakuza games often include several Sega arcade games that you can go play at the in-game arcades. Yeah, that's a practice, I think, that maybe began with Shenmue. And in many ways, the Yakuza games feel a little bit like Shenmue in some parts, and it's cool that there's the in-game arcades that you can just go play Space Harrier if you really want to. Merry Christmas from Space Harrier.
Is that the one I played at Fun Spot that moved?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
I found it in Japan, but it didn't move.
Very disappointing.
And they had the volume cranked so loud that when I started playing it, I was embarrassed for myself for playing it because it was so loud, and then it didn't
everyone
move.
in the entire building, wow. That American is
so
playing
loud.
Space Harrier.
It hurt my ears, and it didn't even move, and I was sad.
Fossick says, is it the crab place? The arcade that we went to is I think no longer around.
No, it's not.
Because it was, the whole thing was set up to look like the walled city.
Yeah.
And it was a very cool arcade, but I'm fairly certain it shut down.
It did shut down.
Yeah. Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was a very cool arcade, but it's gone now. At least it's on the blog. There's some footage of it. We also had 31 months from Kenda Queen. Kenda, thank you. More stuff about Christmas. How was Christmas? Christmas was fun. What did we eat? We ate
Ham.
that, and then for dinner we had agreed upon ham and mashed potatoes and broccoli. And then my dad was like, "Can we have stuffing?" And Mom was like, "Yeah, we can have stuffing." And Mom was like, "I want mac and cheese," because we don't ever make mac and cheese. So we actually had 5 things: ham, mashed potatoes, broccoli, stuffing, and mac and cheese. It was good.
Mini cherry cheesecakes.
There was too much
a ton
dessert.
of cookies.
There was too much dessert. On Christmas Eve, we went to Carrabba's, and that was fine, but like when we got home, I was stuffed, and Mom was like, "I made all of this dessert," and I'm like, "I can't eat any of it. I'm so full." So we just kind of had like a lot of desserts laying around, and like I had a few cookies, but I was just very full because there was a lot of food. Brandon says, on Christmas morning I was gifted a 5-inch cheesecake. I had to catch a flight an hour after I received the cheesecake. Oh no. Yeah, it's we had tiny cheesecakes.
How did you eat it?
We had tiny cheesecakes. The little personal, tiny, bite-sized cheesecakes. And we still have them.
Yeah, there's still like 9.
There's still 9, I think, in the fridge. So we had to bring all that stuff home. And, I mean, the car was loaded down. Oh, the other thing I brought home, which I've needed to bring home for, like, a long time, is my childhood room still has, like, a lot of my stuff in it. Like, Stuff that I like needed, I took out of the house, but stuff that I didn't need, I just kind of left in my room. And there's still a lot of my stuff there. And one of the things that's there is like my like high school clothes.
Okay, high school wardrobe.
And it's really, it even probably extends further back than that. There's probably clothes from like middle school and high school.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like old clothes, and you know, my family's house like does not have an attic. It does not have a basement. Like it's very, very limited storage. And Mom was telling me this, and I was like, well, why don't I just take my clothes home?
Give me the bird.
You know, I'm probably going to end up donating basically all of it anyway. But if I get it out of here, you have more storage. And she was like, okay. So I couldn't quite fit all of it in the car, but I took a lot of it home. So I've got...
There's a wood duck on your head.
It happens to the best of us. So I took like 2 garbage bags of clothes home. So I've got a bunch of clothes that I need to like look through. There's probably stuff in there I can still wear.
Can, but will?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, there's probably stuff in there I will wear. Like, it might not be a lot of stuff, but there's probably some stuff.
We'll see.
Yeah, take a look. But, like, so no matter what, like, I haven't... It's been with, like, not even in my vision for, like, over 10 years. So, like, it doesn't matter if I keep it. Like, I can donate it all if I wanted to. Like, it up until this point, it hasn't existed, basically. So now it exists again, and I'm like, all right. We'll see if there's anything here. I think the only interesting stuff in there is I have
Old Starman.net stuff.
That's what I was going to say. Like, Starman.net used to sell shirts. It's basically like before Fangamer became Fangamer. Like, they were selling some shirts, and I have, like, some of the earliest shirts that they used to sell. And that's neat. But also, like, they're bad. Like, they're kind of falling apart. I wore them a lot. I think they were made on Cafe Press.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I should actually keep those.
Well, look at them, maybe take a photo.
Yeah.
Send it to some people who might appreciate seeing it for a second.
Yeah, I'll take a photo, and then I'll promptly put them in a mailer and send them to Fangamer in Tucson, Arizona. And be like, you want this back? Here it is. You can have it back. I kind of wonder if they have
Any of that?
any of that.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure. Yeah, how's your return policy? Hey, so I bought this 20 years ago, and I was wondering if I could, like,
I pulled out a
get my money
hoodie,
back.
a very early Fangamer hoodie the other day that I've had since like 2008. I was like, oh, I fit this now. And I've been wearing it. And then I washed it, and it has a fancy pull on the zipper. It's shaped like a key. It broke in the wash the other day. And I'm so sad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened.
I know.
Yeah. Clothes, they like...
I have half a mind
break.
to message some people I know and be like, hey, you got any of these sitting around from 2008? 2009?
Probably not.
I know.
Probably not. Fangamer also, they've changed a lot. Like,
Yeah.
their inventory doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Their old inventory. Fangamer used to just, like, they just made stuff, and they just tried to make it, like, different enough.
Yeah,
From
the
like
early
a
stuff. Mhm.
from like a copyright perspective, they tried to make it like unique enough that they would not get in trouble.
It's this part that's broken.
But now that they're a big boy company, like their stuff's just
Like, it
licensed.
works.
Like they just have the licenses for like Metal Gear Solid and stuff, which is, you know, better. But it does mean that they're probably not holding it on to 2008
No.
inventory. We get 100 bits from Sinistar Man, and then 500 to get a little bird. This is mac and cheese is my drug, Steven. I would hope you had 2 servings for your buddy Starman. I mean, I I really packed my plate full. I had probably a fairly normal serving, maybe slightly bigger serving than mac and cheese. I did eat a lot of potatoes. Like,
A lot.
a lot of potatoes. And that is one of the advantages of not having 12 to 14 things on your plate. When you only have like a few items that you can put on your plate, you have more room for specific items. And I was like, I'm just going to eat so many potatoes. And I did. It was great. I loved it. I really loved it. Zelda Master says, I still have my StephenVOD keychain from Fangamer. That's awesome.
No.
Yeah, I can't reach it, but yes. We have one sitting here.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know why we do.
For the tripod.
Oh. Fair. It's completely fair. Yeah, we, for those that don't know, what year was that? 2018, maybe? I think it was 2018. We partnered with Fangamer to make a vlog keychain. And I am me, so I had it set to very specific specifications to be a tripod key also, so you could tighten things. This was the thing I wanted to do. Because, like, initially, it was pretty different. And it was going to be, like, in color and stuff. And I was like, but what if we turned it into a tool? And I was working with Steve at the time, and he was like, I mean, if you want. I was like, yeah, I want it to be a tool. Like, okay, now it's a tool. I actually still have some, because Fangamer sold them for a bit. There was an initial run. There was an initial run of 500, and then those all sold out, and they did an additional run of 200, and they sold like 170 of those. So like the remaining 30 keychains or whatever it was, they mailed back to me. So I actually have like 30, maybe 20. I don't know how many it is.
Did you give one to Noah when he was
I
here?
did, yeah. A lot of times if someone visits and they've never like been here before, if I'm thinking about it, I'll give them a keychain.
They're not out. They're like in a closet somewhere, so
yeah.
we have to think about it and remember.
Yeah, but as long as I do that, like I'll give them a keychain because like they're a novelty.
Yeah.
And we're not making more of them, right? So like that's all there are. Anyway, that was fun. It was fun to make something that we like don't normally make.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll do another interesting thing. Do like a plush or something of just like I gripped my coffee so hard, like so. It's a wonder I just didn't like snap this off. Like, I guess I'm not that strong. No, you're supposed to say, yeah, you are though.
You are though. I just don't know if you can crush porcelain in your hands.
Ceramic. I mean, I could do it.
Please don't.
Can you imagine just sitting here on stream just trying to crush this in my hand? What if I succeed? Then I'm just like covered in blood. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's not it. Twitch would be like, hey, don't do that. Please don't do that. That was 1600 from Reed, who says, all right, Brandon, one more time. Don't let us down. Brandon like a sniper. Like, now. Perfect. We also had 61 months from Incarnado 95. Thank you. Anything else happen on Christmas? You talked to your family.
I talked to my family.
Your family had...
I did a FaceTime call with Carly. Well, Carly was at my mom's house.
Your family had a get-together.
Well, see, Carly was at my mom's house.
Yeah.
And, like, Christmas Eve was always, like, my mom's family party thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Carly and my mom and Kyle and some other family was at my mom's house on the Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And so I FaceTimed them. And then Carly drove to my dad's family thing down in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone was there. What do you want? The glasses cleaner?
Yeah. Sorry, my
You can tell me. There's like 6 things right
I
there.
was trying to think of what it's called. Sorry, it's my glasses have been filthy this whole time, so I'd love to be able to see.
So, my dad is second of 7 siblings. So my dad has 6 brothers and sisters. My mom's family's actually bigger than that. And everyone got together for Christmas on my dad's side, except my dad, Rhonda, and Steven and I. So, like, I have family in South Africa who flew in, and I have family in Maine who came over.
Yeah. There
So,
was...
like, everyone was there.
It was, like, they took a group photo, and how many people were in that photo?
I didn't
50?
count. Yeah.
There's like 40 or 50 people.
Yeah.
And Mal showed me that photo, and I was like, well, who's missing? And Mal's like...
4 of us.
Mark, Rhonda, me, and you. And I'm like, seriously? Like, everyone else was there? And Mal's like, every single other relative is there. I was like, geez. Kind of hate that we missed that.
Yeah.
Mark and Rhonda are in Florida.
Yeah.
we talked to them.
Yeah,
earlier.
I FaceTimed them yesterday, too.
We talked to them earlier that day. And, like, they're just chilling
Yeah.
down there. And then when we did the call with Mal's family up in Milwaukee, we were talking to her aunt, and she's like, yeah, we miss y'all. We miss Mark and Rhonda. And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, do you know something we don't know? Are Mark and Rhonda going to be walking in soon? And I was like, no, we spoke to them like on a video call. We saw them
on a video call.
They're in Florida. And your aunt was still kind of like, okay. And I was like, they're really not going to be there. They're really not. Sorry. So, yeah, I there has been a lot going on, and is going to be a lot going on here.
Yeah.
There's going to be stuff happening, like, even tomorrow. There's just things occurring.
Things are occurring.
Things are just happening, and that's cool. But yeah, we did miss that. You haven't been back to Wisconsin for Christmas in a while.
Yeah.
We should probably try and make that happen next year.
We'll see what happens, because, like, it could be a matter of it getting to be, like, October, and my dad being, like, telling Carly and I, like, why don't we all go to Florida? I don't know.
Well,
we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I mean, like, you want to see your family.
Yeah.
But also, like, part of that is, like, hanging out with Mark and Rhonda. So if they're not there, it does definitely change.
Yeah. It does make it hard.
It changes the dynamic in a big way. So some people are, like, super close with their, like, extended family. So, like, even if their parents weren't there, that wouldn't matter, because they'd be like, oh, I just want to hang out with my aunts and uncles or whatever.
And, like, that would be fine.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know.
I am with mine.
Oh, you, okay.
I would go.
Okay, well, that's good.
But I'm just going to wait and see kind of what people are saying next year. And then make a decision. Because, like, you know, I have my mom and her family, and then, like, my dad and his family, and, like, my dad is off in Florida, so it's like, where do I go?
Yeah, yeah. We'll see what happens next year. We can always move my family's Christmas also.
Yeah.
Like, they would be fine with that. We could just be like, we're gonna have Christmas, like, at the beginning of December, and that would... Christmas is just when you celebrate. It doesn't have to be a specific day. Jay Lineback gifted a sub to Boxing Day. That's today. 44 months from Olad, and 7 months from Stefania615. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Toadlink says, take your parents with you to Wisconsin. I don't know how feasible such a thing would be, but I'd really love it if my parents could visit Wisconsin at some point.
I was thinking about it when we were...
It seems very difficult to pull off, but...
We were talking to your parents yesterday, and I was thinking about how, when I was over there this summer, how it sort of feels like a different country in a way. Like, I never felt like that for a while, that it was so different, but going back to Wisconsin after so long and kind of experiencing Wisconsin culture, I was like, it kind of feels like a different world.
It is culturally very different from, like, the
Southeast.
Yeah, it's very different. It has a lot of similarities, but, like, this is pretty different. It's pretty different, so. The land of cheese. The land of, DUIs.
And meat raffles. And Packers.
Yes. Lots of things. Lots. We are... People, we want to talk about, like, the cheese and the meat raffles, but, like, also DUIs. I think Wisconsin has the highest...
Is it soda or pop there? It's
highest
both,
amount of
depending on where you are.
DUIs in the country.
There's a map, and I'm sure I've talked about it before, and it's like highest rate of binge drinking self-reported by county in the US. And like the whole map is like various shades of blue of the US, and Wisconsin is all the darkest blue. And there's like someone took that and was like, if you don't know Wisconsin geography, you would think there's a dry county. They were like, but if you do, you know that's a lake. Because like the whole state is dark blue, except like Lake Winnebago.
Oh, there's a dry county there. No, that's a body of water.
And then if you find where that image like actually comes from, they take all of the counties in the U.S. and then they rank them.
Yeah.
And like 8 or 9 of the top 10 are in Wisconsin, and I've lived in 3 of them. Like,
I mean, it is
just Wisconsin.
it is just one of those things where like, I don't know, like it is culturally very different. Everybody drinks, and everybody drinks a lot, and I'm sure it doesn't feel like a lot to them.
Brandon says traffic lawyers hate him. Figure out how this go up. I forgot. It scrolled away. This Manitowoc man avoids DUIs after the Friday night meat raffle. Listen, he went to the supper club and there was a meat raffle going on.
Doesn't Wisconsin also have a higher blood alcohol limit?
I think so. I forget what the numbers are, though.
People, in fairness to them, like, people in Wisconsin are just built different. Like, their tolerance seems to be higher because that's, like, there's a lot of that. So, like...
It's been interesting sometimes
it's a different place.
talking to Chaz, who grew up in the Midwest, and, like, Wisconsin is the Midwest, but, like, even Indiana and Wisconsin are so different.
It is different, yeah. Anyway, we had 300 bits from Padawan Beckett says, I just got here. Green screen stream. Are you moving? No, it's just the screen was still down from Zelda, and I was like, it's fine. And we have to put it back down to do Mario Kart. So I was like, we're gonna be in the great outdoors today. Wherever this is. Where is this? It's the beautiful mountains of West Virginia. Maybe. It's possible. Beautiful mountains of Tennessee, Kentucky, Fiji. It's who knows? It's impossible to know. But yeah, Mario Kart is today. I want to make sure that folks do know that. Mario Kart is today, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's about 3 hours from now. We did waves 1 and 2 last week, and that VOD is up. If you missed it, you can catch it. So we're going to be continuing today.
Yeah, Fossix, go to bed.
I am very, very excited. Very excited to keep it going. Because we had a lot of fun last week. Oh, there was screaming.
It was so much fun.
It was very fun. I really enjoyed it. So join us today, 1 p.m. for Mario Kart. Goldmage says, when do you think the last Fruit Punch VOD will be up? I've been sitting on it, and the reason I've been sitting on it is I thought that it would make the most sense to put it up when the auction also goes up.
Yeah.
And that's not my problem. That's Mal's problem.
We need to take a Redbubble picture of it, and we need to take eBay pictures of it, and I need to do that.
You keep saying we.
I know.
You keep saying
we.
I
do need your help, though. I just can't do it myself.
You haven't asked.
We can do that today, maybe? Wait, what's the weather like?
Here's the
Cloudy.
thing. Here's the
Ooh.
thing. Here's the thing. I have so much going on.
Yes, exactly, Brandon. Hey, if you can royal we, she can too.
Don't bring me in. Don't bring me into that.
Don't bring logic into this, Brandon.
Don't bring me into that, because like I have so much to do at all times that I'm like dying and drowning. So when you're like, we just haven't done it, I'm like, hold on there. That's you. You have to do that.
Is Thursday our first sunny day?
I do
need it to be not cloudy, and it's cloudy today. Friday is.
Make a reminder.
Remind me on Friday to take Redbubble and eBay pictures.
Anyway. Sorry, the vlogs are 25 days behind. So when Mal's like, we have to take photos, I'm like, no. No, do not include me. I will help you if you ask for help. But no, nuh-uh, devil, no. We had 300 bits from Lunagazer who says, listen, you would drink more if you had to bear the cold. That's probably fair.
There's not much to do. You go snowmobiling and you go drinking and you watch the Packers.
It keeps you warm. The dogs do that. Remember the dogs? They have
like the ski dogs.
They have barrels.
They have the barrels.
The Saint Bernards.
Yeah, I think they're Saint Bernards.
Saint Bernards, and they come with the barrel.
I think the barrel was supposed to be full of bourbon. I think that's what it is.
You know, because then they're like you drink. That's real. That's real. It's like it's in the cartoons also.
It's in the cartoons, so it's real.
Yeah, maybe it's not real.
I've never seen it.
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was real. I thought I read about it once that it was real. It's fine. This isn't an educational show, so I can just be like, it's real. But it might not be real. Krejon and Anise both said, I'm pretty sure it's a myth. I don't know. You can put a barrel around a dog's neck. That's real. So you could also put alcohol in that barrel. So in reality, you could make this happen.
Wisconsin had no snow this Christmas. It was like 50 degrees and raining.
I'm sorry. There was very little places in the U.S. that got
any snow.
Yeah, only the plains got snow. Meanwhile, it was like 70 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 70 degrees in South Carolina. I'm not complaining. I'm down for that. We had 333 bits from AGU Mitch, who says, the holidays for me consist of making Christmas-themed Rice Krispies with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I've made 3 batches thus far. That sounds good. That sounds really good. So I've never had that specific thing, but they make like cereal bars with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I've had those, so I imagine it's probably like somewhat similar. That sounds good. My mom used to make, I mean, she would if I asked her to, Rice Krispies, like treats. Morning song.
We are gonna sing this song.
About the royal we.
We have lots of songs.
You and thee.
We have songs to sing.
Here they go.
We will sing about them now.
Don't you know, oh, royal we is about Mao and me, but sometimes only she. Don't you know? Don't you know? I'll royal we us.
Oh, but I can't.
I mean, I try to only royal we us when it's like a hive mind.
Hive mind.
No, there's a method to what I'm trying to say. I try to only royal we us when it's like we think a thing, or like
we think a thing.
We think a thing, or like we're gonna do a thing. And it's I try not to
George Core Hive Mind.
I try not to include you on like my work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like think about it.
We
think
are
about,
streaming Starfield.
Well, I mean, just think about it from like this perspective. The thing that you described is a you thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to do it. At no point do I ever say we have to edit vlogs. No, we don't.
But you say we are streaming Starfield.
I probably do say that. I do probably say that. I think maybe it's because, like, subconsciously streaming is a group activity because most of the streaming we've done has been a group activity. But I do not say Do not say we're going to edit a thing. We have to get more vlogs out. I do use I for that. I try.
Do you say we are streaming Starfield because you mean like you and Chaz?
No. No. No, I no. Jake's Art Workshop says, you do say we a lot. It is true. I think that is probably just a marriage thing. Especially because, like, Mal and I have been together for almost 16 years. Like, most of what we do is, like, a collective thought. I mean, I'm not wrong. Like, you know what I mean, though, right? Like, that is a lot of what we do. Right? You're not gonna disagree, are you? There's a lot of that. I just get alarmed when it's like when I hear a we that I'm like, I'm not involved with that. I don't have anything to do with that. We had 5,000 bits from Reed, who said, sing about the royal we. There you go. And 26 months from Zach Lumberjack. Thank you. Okay. That's it.
That's it.
I'm going to end this show.
Did you talk about stuff that's coming up?
I mean, Mario Kart. Mario Kart is at 1.
Am I streaming tonight?
That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. You do this to me all the time. I can't answer this for you.
No, you can't.
Then why do you ask me? Don't ask me in front of everyone, am I doing this thing? I have nothing to do with that. We just got there discussing the royal we. What? Mallory knows. If she needs a cameraman, I will be there. Mm-hmm. But, like, I am not the one that decides her streaming schedule. You decide your streaming schedule.
I will stream tonight.
Here, Mal, let me help you.
What?
Let me help you. I'm gonna introduce you to a fun word that you can use.
We.
No. I'm gonna introduce you to a fun word that you can use. And it's called maybe. It's called maybe. You can use maybe. They will be okay with maybe. You can say, I will maybe stream tonight. Done. Then...
See, I have a lot going on this week, so I'm like, I should stream. Tonight works best.
Tonight works best than every other night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if you're worried about it, like, you can always just maybe. There are things
you
that
did try, Brandon.
There are things that, like, I will commit to. Like, at this point, folks know, like, hell or high water breakfast stream will occur. Like, breakfast stream's gonna happen. We don't miss that. Friday streams, we don't miss. And as of, like, starting Pikmin, like, we are doing Tuesday streams too. But, like, for your streams, you got other stuff going on. If it's happening, then it's happening. Mal will maybe stream tonight.
Okay.
Let's go with that. Jake's Art Workshop gifted a sub to Royal We. That's us! We're the Royal We. Okay. That's it. I'm done. The only things to really announce is 1 p.m. Eastern. We're wrapping up, Brandon. Hold on.
Tell them to hold up.
Don't unscrew anything yet. Hold on. Jesus, just wait. So at 1 p.m. Eastern. At 1 p.m. Eastern.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. And then tonight, maybe, possibly, Matt will stream. It's a possibility. And then tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'll be doing Starfield. We are getting really close to the end of Starfield. All right, that's it. Okay. Thanks for being here. Have yourselves a wonderful little Tuesday. And hopefully we'll see you in a little bit for Mario Kart. And if you missed the first VOD, it is up on StephenVOD. Check it out. See you later.